Hi guys, welcome back. Today I just thought I'd do a really quick get ready with me to do absolutely nothing because we're still in a lockdown. But that's okay, I'll still get dressed up to go all the way to Sainsbury's and come back. It's fine. I just thought I'd just do my daily makeup and have a chit chat about just stuff going on right now, stuff that's been happening to me, all that jazz. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe if you want to keep up with what I post, and turn your notifications on if you want to know when I post. Okay, let's get into it. So my face is freshly washed and I'm gonna quickly go in with the ordinary hyaluronic acid and the niacinamide serum. These two, just do like a little drop. Hyaluronic acid helps with hydration. Niacinamide, I believe, is for blemishes and stuff, and with some moisturizer. So February was a bit of a shambles, I'm not gonna lie, and I don't care if you don't believe in this stuff, because I do. I'm fully blaming Mercury retrograde, and if you don't know what that is, essentially it's a period of time where Mercury appears to be going backwards, I believe. I don't know, I'll edit this and I'll put the proper explanation just here. Mercury retrograde is essentially a time where shit just hits the fan. Normally in the past I wouldn't really put it down to that stuff, but with what was happening with me, I just literally had no other explanation. So I do a Zoom call with my mates on Thursdays. I say that as if it's been a regular thing. It's literally just been like maybe 3 times now. So we had one scheduled and we were, you know, in the middle of talking, girl talk as you do. And I noticed while we were playing Piccolo, I think, like we were playing drinking games or whatever, I noticed that my laptop charge was just going down. This had happened before with my charger. My laptop just didn't want to charge over the summer, and this was around the time that I was submitting my dissertation, so you know I was stressed. My laptop just wouldn't charge back then, and I was just like, you know what, it's fine, I'll just give it another go. In a couple days I'll leave it alone, which was, I guess, a sign for me to chill out on like stressing about my dissertation, which worked, I guess, because I mean I got a first on my dissertation. So, and then it worked perfectly fine and I didn't have to do anything. And when that happened in the summer, I ordered a new charger, and then by the time the charger came, my normal charger was working fine. My laptop wasn't charging on this Zoom call a couple weeks ago, so I was like, oh, it's fine guys, I'll just look for the charger. I couldn't find the fucking charger anywhere, and I knew I had it because it was in a white box that I bought. I hadn't even opened it from the last time that this happened in the summer. I hadn't even opened it. You know, it's just progressing and my laptop's just becoming less and less charged. I cannot get my current charger to work. I can't find the new charger, and my laptop just ends up dying on the Zoom call. So I just kind of have the same mindset. I'm like, you know what, it's fine, like it'll probably work tomorrow. Didn't work tomorrow. It'll probably work the next day. Didn't work the next day. It literally didn't work for about 10 days. I'd just gone to the repair place in January to get my screen fixed because that was something else that happened in November. I'm really not in the mood to have to go back and spend another like 300 for my fucking battery. Nothing was working. Bought a new charger, new sockets, tried reversing the charger, switching on and switching off again, nothing. The bitch was dead. So finally I get the motivation to actually go to the repair shop. This was only like 2 days ago. So I get there, I sit down, and I give him the rundown. I'm like, listen, like it's just not working. I'd also spoken to Apple support too about this. Did not help, did jack shit. So I brought both my chargers. I just like sat down, gave him the laptop, and he like went into his little, he had this pouch of like devices, and it almost looked like a USB, but he took the end of my charger and plugged it into this weird USB thing, kind of like that, and then plugged it into my laptop. Tell me why my laptop instantly turned on. I looked like a dickhead. And I was like, it's been dead for a week. Like, I've literally tried everything. And his little device that he was using to, I don't know, connect to the laptop, basically said that there was nothing wrong with the battery and that it was charging perfectly fine. And I was like, well, it wasn't. And I can only blame Mercury retrograde. You know when you have a feeling, you know when you ask your mum to look for something and you've looked everywhere and then she instantly finds it and you're like, I knew that you were gonna find it and I was gonna look stupid. It was like that. So I mean, I was grateful. I was happy that I didn't have to fork out about £300 to get it fixed, but still, like, I felt stupid. I mean, I'm grateful my laptop works now, you know, no complaints, but I could have done without that. But the sun's out, I mean, at least here where I live, the sun's out. That whole debacle with my laptop is definitely like, it just, especially being a graduate in a pandemic, you're expected to do so much more, when in fact trying to find an industry job right now when you're also trying to deal with your mental health, it's tricky. And I don't think that people should be pressuring graduates saying, oh, when are you gonna do this, when are you gonna do that, when are you gonna have this job, when are you gonna do this, when only recently, now that they've announced that restrictions will be lifted slightly, are they advertising more positions? Because at one point there were no positions going. If you didn't start a brand or your own company over lockdown, don't feel like you weren't productive. Don't feel like you didn't accomplish anything. I used to think that the first lockdown kind of taught me to appreciate little things in my day. So I would really look forward to waking up, making breakfast, and going on a run. I started running, like I hadn't run in like months. And even just doing something like that, I didn't, in the moment, I really appreciated it, but I didn't realize that that was my way of being productive. And I remember going back to work when everything kind of opened up again in July and thinking, oh, like, you know, I would do it right this time if we had another lockdown. And in reality, you know, I was doing my way of doing it properly. There was nothing wrong with what I was doing. Now, in this third lockdown, I've started reading again. I haven't read a book just because I wanted to read a book in years. Over this lockdown, my priority has been to work on myself. I didn't realize I had so many kind of emotional wounds that I needed to heal, because I was just, okay, everyone knows I love to, you know, go out clubbing and go party and drink and have fun with my friends, but I didn't realize that I would use like socializing as a way of kind of distracting me from the shit that I was suppressing, and having to deal with that by yourself. No, I don't live with any of my friends, I don't live with family. So my priority is not to start a business or secure like a fat job. Like, it's literally just to keep myself happy and keep myself sane. Just do little things each day that will cheer me up, or, you know, make that day a bit more eventful, so it doesn't feel like I'm just living the same day over and over again, which I think we've all had at one moment in time. But if you want to see the different things that I've been doing each day to kind of stay more sane, please let me know, because I will do that. For it being the first 2 months of 2021, it has been quite the wild ride, I'll tell you. I always say that February is kind of the harder month because it's kind of darker and you're just getting over the Christmas slump, and January has, you know, New Year, New Me, and you're getting through that. But then now March is coming, it's kind of a brighter period, and it'll make everyone feel a lot better. And also Mercury retrograde's over, so I don't have to deal with that anymore. I think I'm done. I think I'm done. Should we take this down? I like it. Yeah, she's cute. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that. It was just a chilled kind of chit chat video. Let me know if you have any videos that you want me to make in the future. So yeah, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed, if you like what you see. If you do, take me out to dinner first. And also subscribe if you want to keep up with what I post. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.